Hey guys, and welcome back to another iContrast video. Today we'll be bringing you episode 2 of the top 5 overtakes of the week. If you'd like to submit your entry, be sure to submit it at the email above, or just check the description down below and copy that email address. This series will only feature overtakes that are done online. Doesn't matter if they're on an online lobby or a league race, they're all good, but they must be on F1 2017. If you'd like me to open up the competition to other games or have another idea, be sure to let me know in the comments and I'll read them all. Please submit small videos independent of the overtake, and that'll make my job a whole lot easier. Also, I cannot include your overtake unless you submit it to me at my email, so make sure you submit it to my email, and then that way you'll have your chance at being in this top 5 overtakes of the week series. This week we've had quite a few submissions, so that's really good to see, but I'd like even more, so be sure to submit your best overtakes to the email above and I'll pick the best out of it. Although this isn't a rule to submit your overtake, be sure to make your overtakes clean, as they'll have more chance of featuring on this top 5 overtake series if they are clean and no contact is made. Doesn't mean they won't be featured, but they would have more chance at being a better overtake. Once again, at the end of the video, be sure to leave a comment as to who you thought the best overtake was, or what order you would have the top 5 in. You can have multiple entries as your submissions of overtakes, and the footage in the background that has been playing is me driving an ASR, so if you'd like to see more of that, go check out those videos. But without further ado, let's jump into number 5. Kicking it off now with iFans, starting at the Canadian Grand Prix in an ASR race, I believe. Makes a good initial getaway. There's already one position gone up the inside of Greek Master, and there's been a little bit of colliding with that Sauber, making contact with Warden as he plows into turn 2. Gets an illegal overtake, but there's not much you can do about that. But up into P8 already, there's another 2 positions going right there. And now he's all over the back of Warden, who makes a poor exit through that chicane. He's all over the gearbox, and now he's going to make a move up into the inside under the Fly Emirate sign of Warden. And he's cut the corner there a little bit, and that's why it hasn't placed as high on my rankings as it would if it was a little bit more clean. But anyways, now on to number 4. We have iFans once again at Monaco this time, which is one of the hardest tracks to overtake on. And now we got Judge Me, I believe, in the Renault in front. But he is in 17th place, so he should be giving up the position, but he hasn't yet, as iFans makes the move around the outside and manages to take that position into no ball chicane. In P3, we have iFans making his triple appearance as he makes the inside move on his teammate in the Force India on the harder set of tyres, and he still manages to make it stick, as there is a little bit of contact between the 2 teammates, but I think that's just the other Force India getting a little bit greedy, shoving it up the inside. And here we have a slow-mo as he goes up the inside. No contact through the turn 1 of China, and that's a nice solid move up into the podium at P3. And now, moving on to number 2, we have Prix Stingray, who made his appearance in last week's episode, as he is making the move on Harry Ryan, going into the bus stop chicane, going around the outside. Harry dives up the inside, which makes him have a poor exit as he gets to crisscross on Harry, and that's promoted him up into P1. Another smart move from Prix Stingray, similar to the move he made last week. Once again, another replay as he tucks into the slipstream, going through the long left-hander under the Pirelli sign. We're going to brake as late as possible before hugging the outside as Harry does up the inside. Turn a bit out before clipping the apex, getting a nice drive, going down the pit straight, and that is a solid overtake. Good to see some reoccurring appearances and some high quality overtakes. Now then, taking number 1 of episode 2 of this top 5 overtakes of the week series, we have B-Fingers at Bahrain in P12, looking to make his move up into the points as a bunch of people run wide there. Up into P11 now. This is also a league race, so he will be looking to make his move as soon as possible on the Harry Tomato under the Pirelli sign, all over the Mercedes gearbox as he dives up the inside, hits the apex nicely, and now he's going to go up the inside of Sir LJB once again. Another Mercedes overtake, and now he's all over the back of Sprints, going through the double S's. He got an illegal overtake through a yellow flag, but that was on an AI car, so it doesn't really matter. And now he's going up the inside of Sprints, making it a triple overtake in the space of 1 sector. Good job from V-Fingers, and here's another replay from my point of view, up the inside of both Mercedes cars in one corner, and then that puts him all over the back of Sprinch through the S's, and then he makes the move shortly after going into the right-hander hairpin and breaks pretty late. And then I almost get mugged off there by Waffles and Bits going around my outside. But that's the top 5 overtakes of the week. If you like this episode, be sure to leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss an episode, and I'll see you all in the next one.